beloved souls. Welcome to a commentary channel. My name is Jem, Jem. I'm a psychic medium, a channeler, and an author of over 20 books available on Amazon. I'm also a truth seeker. Now, because I am a widow and on the pension, I don't have a lot of money. So I don't have money to market my books. So I thought that I would read every now and again excerpts from over 20 books I have published on Amazon. These books are also available as ebooks. I've already done a video on this book, but I thought we would redo it. From Hurt to Love, the healing power of forgiveness and second chances, Jem Stone. So, I've been hurt and I've hurt others. I've held on to pain like it was the only thing I had left. But somehow along the road, I realized I wanted something else, more peace. In this book, I share a raw and deeply personal journey through childhood trauma, addiction, betrayal, rage, grief, and regret towards healing, understanding, and light. This is not a book that tells you just forgive and move on. It explores the complexity of forgiveness when you can hardly read, I need new glasses. It talks about how it feels in the body, how we heal ourselves, or how it hurts, relationships with others, with ourselves. It's quite hard to read. Sorry, I am getting new glasses, but that's the book, the back. So I've just randomly opened it up again, and halfway down page 64. Halfway down page 64 says the role of self-forgiveness in healing. An essential part of dealing with regret in the forgiveness process is self-forgiveness. When we forgive others, it's easy to overlook the fact that we too need to forgive ourselves. In many ways, the pain of forgiveness is rooted in self-judgment. We question whether we did the right thing, or we regret not acting sooner to protect ourselves. Self-forgiveness is essential for letting go of the guilt of having forgiven someone who might not have deserved it. This act of self-forgiveness is particularly important if we feel that we have been too trusting, too quick to forgive, or not set enough boundaries. Recognizing our mistakes without condemning ourselves for them allows us to find peace within ourselves. It's important to understand that forgiveness doesn't mean perfection. It's a process of growth, and sometimes that growth is painful. But forgiving ourselves for our missteps is as important as forgiving others. I'll keep reading. The paradox of forgiveness and pain. In the end, forgiveness and pain are intimately connected. It's a paradox because in order to forgive, we must experience the pain of letting go and the regret of trusting too quickly or too much. But pain is a part of growth, and sometimes it is through our pain that we come to understand the true meaning of forgiveness. It's not a quick fix or a simple choice, but rather a complicated, evolving journey that requires courage, self-awareness, and time. And then chapter 20, Radical Forgiveness and Soul Play, a higher perspective on hurt and healing. The philosophy of radical forgiveness. Radical forgiveness is a perspective that challenges conventional understandings of forgiveness. It shifts the focus from simply healing from a wound to transforming the wound into an opportunity for profound spiritual growth. According to this philosophy, we're not just victims of circumstances or other people's actions. Instead, we are soul-level participants in a larger cosmic play. In this play, our souls have agreed to experience specific challenges, including betrayal, hurt, and suffering, as a means of learning unconditional love, compassion, and the true nature of forgiveness. At the core of radical forgiveness is the idea that everything in life happens for a reason, even the most painful experiences. It suggests that the person who harms us is not our enemy, but rather they are a soul who has agreed to play a specific role in our spiritual journey. In this view, forgiveness is not just about letting go of anger or pain, but about shifting our perspective to understand that these events are part of a sacred agreement we made before our lives began. Whether we accept this spiritual framework, we begin to understand that hurtful actions are not random or cruel, but soul contracts agreed upon before birth to facilitate our evolution. Instead of focusing on the wrongness of someone's actions, radical forgiveness encourages us to see the bigger picture, that everything, even the pain we experience, is part of a divine learning process that enable us to move towards a deeper understanding of love. Soul play, the game we agreed to before birth. The idea of soul play suggests that before our souls incarnated on earth, we made agreements with others, souls we're connected to, about the roles we would play in each other's lives. These roles may involve hurting one another in ways that would, paradoxically, provide the opportunity for deep healing. In this view, each life experience, no matter how painful, is a lesson designed to help us evolve and grow closer to unconditional love. The hurt we experience from others may seem personal and unfair, but from the soul's perspective, it's an opportunity for learning and growth. Perhaps in a previous life, we wronged the person who now hurts us, and this lifetime provides an opportunity for both of us to heal that old wound. In this way, the person who causes us pain may not be the enemy, but rather a partner in the soul contract who helps us learn and evolve. Understanding this perspective can be incredibly liberating. It allows us to move beyond the anger and resentment of feeling wronged and shift our focus to spiritual growth. Instead of viewing forgiveness as a difficult task or sacrifice, we can see it as an essential step in aligning with our higher selves. By forgiving, we honor the soul contract and accept the lessons that come with it. I've just finished halfway through page 68. So I hope you enjoyed that. I will continue to read from my books, and as I said, they are available as ebooks from Amazon. Please help me. Please buy one. You'll find all sorts of books, from poetry to autobiographies to metaphysical spiritual texts. Thanks for watching. Take care of each other and yourselves. Love, light, and blessings. Good night.